Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm late today. I think I had my video up by this time yesterday. It's Monday, March 5th. But it's Monday. Nobody wants to get up on a Monday, right? It's supposed to be a beautiful day today. It's bright and sunny out there. So, who knows? Maybe Dennis is right. Maybe it will get to the 60s. That would be fun. Although it got to the 60s yesterday. Good morning. It's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee, finally. I didn't want to get out of bed today. I didn't sleep great. It wasn't terrible. It was so weird. I had dreams. I don't remember the dreams. I just felt like all night I felt like anxious and guilty about something. Like if I had, eaten a candy bar or something, I felt guilty about it, but I didn't. I cannot think why, but it was that feeling, Anxiety, I guess. I don't know. But it's a bright sunny day, and that's going to help a lot. And we had our cocktails. Well, Dennis had wine. I had a cocktail on the deck last night. It was lovely. I was a very social animal yesterday. After I put my video up, I saw on Instagram that Valerie was starting her Zoom craft that she does every Sunday at 11, and next Sunday at 11 we're taking it over our group, so try to mark your calendar. Verena was there and the three of us knit. It turns out it was like it starts at like 5 o'clock in Austria. I don't know where you are in Europe in relationship to Austria, you can do the calculations, so maybe it would be a convenient time. It's 3 hours earlier than we do our Saturday one, because it's 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, which is 8 a.m. Pacific time. So if you are available during those times next Sunday, please join us. But it was a lovely visit with Verena and Valerie yesterday, and it was so nice to knit with them and work on my granito and talk. It was lovely. And while I was talking to them, Aura called and said, hey, bring the dogs over. I haven't seen them in a long time. So we did that. I know she might not be quite so happy about that after Maisie barfed all over her leg. But we had a nice visit. We were there for, I don't know, an hour and a half, something like that. Dennis helped her with her computer, as is his job as tech support for the family. And so we hung out with her for a while. And then I had my Zoom craft night with Christy, my daughter. So I had to move my hoop. Those are my last days of March, which were the beginning of the week. And here are my first days of April. It got chilly again. This is Rooster and this is Maroon. Let me take this hoop off so you can see that. I had 2 days in a row of the same color at the end of March, which was too bad. It was the 30th and 31st. I thought if they were just shifted by one day, one of them would be at the beginning of the next month. So these two are the same color, and then there are 3 different greens there. There's New Olive, Caper, and New Olive, Caper. Oh, New Olive and Caper. So these are New Olive. How many? Oh, only 3. So this is Caper, the tall, thin one, and these 2 are New Olive. And then Rooster, Maroon, Rooster, and New Olive. So there you go. But we're going to be in the 60s, so we're going to be sticking with the greens for a little while, I think. That would be the theory. I would have to look in my book to, oh, I can look right here. You can see I'm hoping we don't get chilly again because I'm out of maroon and rooster. And I'm getting really low on maroon, in fact. So I'm hoping that there aren't very many 40 or to 44 days in the year. Can't have too many of them or I'm not going to work. And my rooster is empty. But I can fill that because I have more rooster. And my new olive is also empty, but I can fill that. So new olive is here. It's a light green. So 60 to 64 is new olive. Then this is kind of a brighter green is 65 to 69. And 55 to 59 is emerald. And it is, and I think I made a mistake because I'm pretty sure emerald is what I was using for the bookshelf. So I'm going to have to find a different color for the bookshelf. But I had to take part of it out anyway when I had to tear the string. So anyway, I have this little patch, which you can't see because they're both empty, of maroon and rooster here, which are kind of bright colors, which may clash with these colors, but these colors are going to come in the middle of the summer and never be seen anywhere near 40 to 40. So rooster and maroon are the 40s, and those reds at the end are the 90s and 100 and above. So I don't think they're going to get mixed up. And they're not exactly the same. But. So I finished my books before Christy finished her books. So I picked up my Dragons of Sumatra and started stitching on that. And I stitched on that till I went to bed. And it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. So I think I'm going to be working on my Dragons of Sumatra more. I really enjoyed it. There's something so soothing about doing cross stitch with only one color. I told you yesterday I would show you my granito. It is well on its way to being a sweater. Well on its way to being a sweater. So where's the front? This is the front. So you can see it has the pockets on the sides. And I think I need to measure this soon so I don't make it too long. But I'm still working on my first two skeins of the navel orange, just as a reminder to myself and everyone else. This is Rising Tide Fiber Company, and this yarn was a gift from Vereen. It was such a sweet thing. I love, and I talk about bringing joy. I have enjoyed every single stitch of this sweater, and I love the color. And it's interesting because it really does look like a navel orange. You know, they have those little slight brown spots on them and stuff, and so this is, you know, got a slight, you know, it's a tonal. It's really interesting, and I'm doing helical knitting to alternate the skeins, and that has worked out. Although I've had a couple of weird stitches that I'm kind of blaming on the helical knitting. Well, me and the helical knitting. And here's my beautiful bag that I love, that my dogs step on because I keep it next to my chair. This is by the Bearded Pearl. I think it's such an elegant bag, but you know, I'm gonna have to wash it. And it's all stiff. I hope it stays stiff. Anyway, so that was my day yesterday. I did some sketching. I sketched up my next flower painting, which is going to be some picture of the tulips. If you watched Christy's floss tube, she had beautiful tulips behind her, orange and yellow, that she was going to smash with a hammer to do some dyeing with. Well, I had her take a picture of those. So I have those, and I have collected a few pictures off of Instagram from people who have given me permission that I can use their pictures. So I have flowers. I have a little vignette that looks so lovely. I have a bluebird that Victoria put up. I thought, oh, let me try a bluebird. And it doesn't look like our bluebirds. which I thought was interesting. I think it's a Montana bluebird or something different, because our bluebirds are really, really blue. But they're like a chalky blue. They're the color of pool cue chalk. That blue pool cue chalk that looks just like that. It's bright blue and it's chalky. And then they have a red front like a robin. Now this one is much lighter. It's a lighter blue and just the slightest hint of color on the chest. But it's mostly white. So it'll be a bit of a challenge. We shall see. I don't know why I'm describing it to you. I could turn off the phone and go over and get the picture, but it's over there. But anyway, so I sketched up the tulips. So I have some tulips to paint today. And I did a proof of concept. I have cards. Now this, I don't think this is my really good paper, although I'll tell you the truth, I'm not sure. But when I'm mixing colors and I go to check a color, I want to see if it's the color I want. I put, so I had dried watercolor on this card. So, it's like a swatch. So I went through and I put a very light coat of gray because I was trying to figure out if I add just a light coat of gray over top of my picture, because I'm trying to get this shadowed effect in my picture, can I just overlay gray, and what will that look like? And I think that's going to work. Now my painting is full coverage, so it won't be over any white. So it's just looking at what the gray did to the colors, and I think it's going to work. So I have the painting taped down, ready to go. So I'm going to try that today too. But right now, and I'm a little bit in a book, I might read a little bit. So I have plans. Last night, it was so weird, because last night it was like, I was planning on doing the shadowing after I got off the phone with Christy, but then I was doing my Dragons of Sumatra and I didn't want to stop doing it, and suddenly it felt like I didn't have enough time for everything. Where I haven't been feeling that way for the last few weeks. I've been feeling a little more like I'm marking time, and like and I'm not sure what for, I think it's just lockdown, fever, whatever. But last night I was feeling like, I want to do this and I want to do that. So it's nice to want to do things. I mean, I really like that. I really don't like it when I'm sitting there just vegging in front of the TV, which I have done way too much of this past couple weeks. So that's good. I'm getting very excited about my painting. And I'm getting really excited about my granito, because I'm getting very close to the end. I need to lay it out carefully and measure it. And I really enjoyed stitching on my Dragons of Sumatra last night. So life is good. Life is good. And it's a beautiful sunny day. I keep looking outside. It's a beautiful sunny day out there. One of these days I'll be able to go back and do my vlog outside. In fact, I probably could have done it today, because the sun is so bright, and the sun's really warm at this time of the year. Right, pup? The sun's really warm at this time of the year. Yeah. So I will be outside today for sure. And now comes the annual. You got tired of hearing it last summer, spring and summer, but it's starting over. I have to go pick sticks. Our yard is covered in sticks. We got widowmakers. Widowmakers are when a sharp branch comes down, straight down, and like just jabs like a javelin in the ground. They call it a widowmaker, because basically if you were standing under that stick, you'd be dead. And of course you would be a man, so your wife would be a widow, and thus the widowmaker. But anyway, and I'm going to need we don't have nearly as many sticks in the backyard, but we're going to have to clear the backyard, because the backyard needs to be mowed coming up soon. So you're going to hear me say, I got to pick sticks every day for 2 weeks, and then eventually I'll do it. Oh, and another thing, I have a package to mail, which I haven't done. I haven't mailed your package yet, Virgin. I will, Virgin, not Marine. So I do have to work on a package, and so I'll start announcing that every day too, until I finally do it on like Friday. I'm sorry in advance for the sticks and the package. That's how it is. Life here. Anyway, I will let you go. I will talk to you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. I hope your day is bright and sunny. I hope it's bright and sunny, and it's starting to have the slightest little bright green, in the trees. We're just getting our spring here, and the maples are red. The maples are red before they turn green. I think this must be a Japanese maple though, so it probably stays red. See, she's all green. We're not green yet. This is Jerry in North Texas. So, but it's starting to look like spring. So, be outside a little bit today. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please. Continue to wear your mask even if you've gotten your vaccine. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Please stay safe and stay sane.